Before we get into the breakdown, I just want to make sure you know what these videos are. This is not where you watch the trailer. If you want to watch the trailer, you can go in the link down in the description. This video has tons of talking over and starting and stopping to discuss the themes and what's going on that you might have missed when you actually watch the trailer. So go watch the trailer and come back if that's what you want to see. Now, to start the video. Hey everybody, Rouse and Twice, I'm back here for a trailer breakdown of the brand new Blood of the Dead music cinematic release. And I want to warn you, if you want to go in blind, you need to not watch this trailer. I am just blown away. I have such little words that will do justice to the experiences that I think we're gonna have in this upcoming year. With that out of the way, let's talk about the trailer. This trailer is unbelievably emotional in the sense of our journey with our characters, the frustration of our team trying to overcome Alcatraz. Last time I talked to you, we left on the note that they're finally working as a team. They might make it through this. They didn't actually die in Alcatraz, but you actually see the frustration in this trailer in Blood of the Dead. You see them dying over and over again like we've seen in previous music trailers. You see our characters being pushed to the brink. You're seeing failure. You're seeing the very worst of our characters, and it's really tough to see our characters crack in this trailer. You can see the fury of Nikolai at portions of this trailer, and Takeo, Richtofen, Dempsey. They're all losing their shit in Mob of the Dead, and the map is just astounding. We get a much bigger Mob of the Dead map. We have a setting and a location that is just taking everything from, like, it was a 10 Mob of the Dead originally. Blood of the Dead is like an 11 or a 12. This is unbelievable how much has been put into this map and how much more has been just blowing us away with such a trailer to really get across the idea that our crew isn't perfect, and this is not a good story for them. This is really going to be crushing, absolutely crushing to experience with our characters. Later on in this trailer, we see Richtofen actually fish a crystal out of lava. I don't believe we've seen that before. We've had crystals in the past and things like buried and stuff like that, so I don't know if that's somehow going to be looped back in, but there's like the hell on earth underneath. You have Brutus or the Warden going around and literally crucifying our characters. I just can't believe what we're getting to experience in this game. I can't believe we're seeing our characters melt down. It's tough to see our characters lose their shit inside Mob of the Dead. And it's interesting that we now approach Mob of the Dead as a map that breaks characters. It broke the Mob of the Dead characters, it's broken the Primus characters. This is a map that seems to be unbeatable, which is fascinating to me. It begs the questions about the cycle and what they have to do, what the sacrifice is. And going back to my earlier statement about we last left them off as a team, but remember my follow-up video? Remember when I talked about part 2 of Nikolai's anger and rage and potentially him turning on Richtofen because of the loading screens we saw in comic books? Hi everybody and welcome to part 2 of my video discussing Nikolai's possible role in breaking the cycle. Check out the first part linked in the description to catch up to speed on the topic if you're interested. Now, I was researching the lore in quotes for part 1. I found a new theme emerging for Nikolai during my research. His distrust and hatred for Richtofen grew with every map until Revelations. This is very important because we know the crew is stuck in Blood of the Dead is the Primus crew just after Takeo kills his 1.0 self. The timing is perfect to set up conflict because Nikolai is about to be at his absolute worst toward Richtofen. Nikolai will not have the opportunity to go along with things in Revelations now that he is stuck with Richtofen in Purgatory. This trailer completely changed the teamwork tone to me. This really is alarming to see our characters potentially not working together and losing their shit. Things in the trailer we do see is the death machine, a flamethrower, a DG2 come out here. Our character is giving up. That is still the thing that just blows me away. We see perk machines and vending machines, elixirs inside this game. It is, oh man, I'm right now that ending with them all dying and screaming, Dempsey crawling. Jesus Christ, I'm still just, wow. I didn't want to record a reaction to this video because I already saw it twice now, and I'm just, Jesus Christ. I don't remember being this overwhelmed by a product, especially of zombies, ever in my life. This is just, wow. I don't even know what to say at this point. I keep finding myself at a loss for words. I'd like to know what your reaction was to the Blood of the Dead trailer if you couldn't hold back and you did have to watch it. I imagine a classified trailer is coming right around the corner. This is just, what an experience Blood of the Dead is. How about that shot earlier with the hellhounds coming out of the fog with Brutus? Just over the top, overwhelming. I can only imagine where this is going to lead our storyline if this is the end, truly the end of the Ether storyline to start. Wow, this is going to be a crazy one to end on. This might be the one to end on. If this is really it, we might end up having Classified and Blood be the last two Ether storyline maps, which would blow my mind. It really would. So I guess this was a trailer reaction and breakdown because I am just blown away. I apologize for not recording my facial expressions during all this. I'm just wasn't prepared just to be that blown away by the trailer. That Dempsey scene at the end, Dempsey and Takeo, that is just unbelievable. I never thought, could you imagine zombies like this? I've never had zombies. I never thought it would get to a level like this. I never thought it would be able to tell stories like it is or as successful as it is. Oh man. Just, wow. Okay, now that I'm done geeking out, let's just get the key takeaways. We see Brutus, we see hellhounds on this map. We see traps returning, especially new traps. We see new locations. We have all sorts of areas that are brand new to us. The opening areas, like where we're leading up to the catwalk, join us, and there seems to be some sort of house structure in the backyard as well. It is fascinating to see how much they've expanded, especially the lab, Richtofen's laboratory underneath the map. The game is just overwhelming. What else is there? It also seems like they've taken the plane away when Richtofen's freaking out toward about 1 minute 55 seconds in the trailer. Seeing Nikolai with the Kronrium is fascinating as well. Dempsey playing with Weasel's hat. I wonder if this calls back to, with him with the Kronrium, is that Nikolai's way of leaving the group or trying to rewrite history? It's something strange, and I'm very excited to see what ends up happening. Because, I probably forgot to tell you, Treyarch announced this on Twitter, in case you don't follow them or keep up with that stuff on Reddit as well. They disabled all the Easter eggs, and they're still disabled. So, on launch, they're going to load all the Easter eggs into the map, so everyone is even footing to try and play the games. Hey, even PhD Flopper's there on the deck. I didn't even see that. I keep getting caught up in just the hype of this. It is, for me, I'm a fan of the series, so it's so tough for me not to be completely and utterly caught up in this. I wonder if smashing that mirror, because I have this weird sensation that blood causes mob. Because we've also had things like Nikolai, why do I know that name, the Weasel quote and all that. There's just so much that could potentially be set up. There's so much symbolism, there's so much like, see what we did there? So much of that in store for us. Post-production Reed jumping in here one more time. I have watched this trailer like 6 times, and I keep getting caught up doing other things, and I keep wanting to publish this today, and I just keep waiting longer and longer. The opening lines about like 1,000 years with this new song has got me wondering that this trailer shows our characters at the start a team, you know? Nikolai and Richtofen are getting along and patting each other on the back. But then it devolves and it doesn't work. You see Dempsey, he's contemplating killing himself. So is Richtofen in this trailer. You end up having them completely hating each other by the end of this, and maybe they go through and are stuck in Mob of the Dead or Blood of the Dead. In this trailer, I've also said Blood and Mob interchangeably a bazillion times, so try not to go lose your shit over it. But they're at a loss. Think about how depressing it might be if they are actually stuck and thousands of years are passing as they keep dying over and over to the point of literally losing their minds. This has got to be something special to see how this Easter egg is going to resolve itself, because this is some topic we have never tackled inside Zombies, and I am absolutely thrilled to see us tackle it. Anyway, back to the video. What more could you ask for? That's it. All right, I'm done ranting. There you go. That's my breakdown, reaction, honesty, and I suggest to you to go as blind as possible into the game because you will enjoy it that much more. I'm RadAustin27. Make sure to subscribe for all your Black Ops 4 coverage, news, and information. I have absolutely loved seeing where this is going, and I will see you in the next videos. Be sure to be subscribed. There's going to be a lot of stuff and a lot of cool merch you can buy from me and all that, but oh man, I gotta get back to it. Bye-bye now.